So, hello everyone, it's time for Virgin Road, freaking amazing anime, right? Last episode was 10 out of 10 anime, it was it's just spectacular. This episode was amazing, it was the best episode of anime so far, and one thing I really love with anime, right, is it feels like every episode gets better and better, right? That's probably poison. That's poison, man, that food, man. And the cat's like, please eat the food I brought to you guys. Yeah, they all hate to, right? Yeah, they all like stupid brat, right? Noble shit. It's clearly poison. She's like, eat the sandwich! I made it myself! Yeah, it's so poison, man! She's like, they're even like, so clearly they're the antagonist this season, of course. Oh, what Iron Maiden? Oh man, now the plot is ticking. Oh shit, man! I put the girl here in the. Man, this woman is really evil. It's like, please go inside. Some kind of little sociopath girl here. She's a brain-dead girl. It's like, go inside the Iron Maiden. Man! Oh, man. Oh, the ending. I watched the ending. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna eat some sandwich now. Yeah. Push the little girl, the chibi in the. And then here comes the blood. Maybe she was feeding her blood or something. Those sandwiches are probably her blood or something. Yeah. Yeah, senpai's boobs are all mine. Oh, holy shit, man. You're very impressive waiting for me. God damn it, Mom. She got him hentai. She's like, yeah, boy! Just jumps into her oppies. Yeah, grab some oppies, girl. And she's like, I don't know, rubbing her face against her tight or something. Yeah. Well, Momo is obviously very in love with Senpai. It's yandere in love with her. So last episode she went crazy, right? God damn it, Momo! The best girl! You know, like how it looks exactly. This looks exactly like the village in here. Like exactly the color, the houses. I mean, obviously they're both based on some kind of Mediterranean, like Italy or Greek or something, right? I've been a lot in Greek, so I know I have family in Italy, Greek, so I'm European. You know, I've been a lot there, but it's it looks exactly like those. It's like exactly like that city. Yeah, she died here before, right? Oh, I died here before. Oh my gosh, she's like, oh, how many times have I died here before? No, I died here like 50 times before or something. Sorry, man, no, this thing has eaten me a lot of times. It's not that interesting. Hello, everyone, it's time for Virgin Road, freaking amazing anime, right? Last episode was 10 out of 10 anime. It was it's just spectacular good. I keep saying it, right? I say it every week, especially with Ashuna being the best season. I'm like, why does everyone talking about this anime? It's so good. But I actually saw that it got much higher ranked in some of these pools, right? It was like a place on pool. Went from like place 15 to 2 or something this episode. So it actually got way higher score and so on. That being said, I think that people dropped it right. So some comments said last tweet ago that like by killing this like normal protagonist, some people are like, oh, you can't just kill that guy. I wanna is the main character and so on. Even though having a badass assassin girl is way cooler. But anyway, last episode was amazing. It was the best episode of anime so far. And one thing I really love with anime, right, is it feels like every episode gets better and better, right? I think a lot of animes, I said this too, but a lot of animes, like, they have a great premise, right? They start off good, and then they kind of fall down, right? Doesn't mean that they're terrible, but they kind of, go downhill. This anime feels better and better episodes. That's really good. Anyway, let's start watching them then. Let's go, baby. So, 3, 2, 1, and go. Not surprised that Akari have them in a time loop, though. That's surprising, right? And for that matter, Summertime Render, if you're watching my channel, holy shit, that is such a good anime. This, Summertime Render, and Spy X Family, easily my favorites. And also, of course, Trapped in a Heart. Those 4 are fantastic, yeah. But this anime is definitely similar to Summertime Render, most of them, where they're kind of different, right? Summertime, they almost have different time rules, but there is a time loop, and there is some similarities, but it's more LC, right? Yeah, this recap we can in the beginning. And yeah, we can now learn that Mama Flare kills her, exactly. She's gonna get killed by her master and with the salt sword. So, I'm not surprised that Akari. But I am surprised that they showed that Flare was a traitor, though. I am surprised that they showed that Flare was the murderer. I am honestly surprised that they kinda went so early to already revealing that Flare is the one that kills her, disciple daughter character, right? It was definitely something that I was theorizing, and a lot of people also theorized that Flare was gonna be the one killing her. I think it was like a pretty given theory, but here we go. No, they are. But it sounded like actually also died also to save her love, right? Yeah, I mean, so Yuri. Yeah, I will this time kill me so you can be alive, my love. I need to find some hentai in anime. Send me links. Go to Discord or Twitter or whatever, and send me links of hentai to this anime. I don't think there is much, right? I honestly find it surprising sometimes. I'll say it here immediately. Some tribes that you have this like heavily lesbian Yuri animes, right? Yet there basically is no hentai whatsoever. And you go and find something like One Piece. One Piece is more popular, right? But still, you go to One Piece that is like 1,000 hentai doujins, right? With Robin and Nami, right? Doing each other, yeah. Like thousands of them. But you go to this an actual lesbian anime and it's like maybe one hentai, right? I've done my research. No, but I'm just being honest. Why can't I never get actual canonical love stories? Yeah, let's go! See? Oh, nice. We're open now. Definitely like very... Okay, not opening. Definitely a typical, probably opening now soon after she's like, to find a method to kill Akari, kill my love interest. Here's opening. It felt like a very classic opener, like step. Yeah. One small step for man, but a big step for me to kill my girlfriend right there. But seriously, I don't even say that joking even, I'm a little bit facetious, but it is kind of funny. Obviously stuff like whatever, Naruto and so on, right? It's much more popular. So of course you can find like Ino like Sakura Tsunade or whatever, right? Well, especially Yurichi, everyone and so on. Yurichi and yeah, and so on, right? But it's so hard to find like, fan work on these like lesser known animes and mangas and novels and so on. Yeah, it's so hard, right? Like I think it's comedically hard to find usually on these actual Yuri-based animes. It's actual like romantic lesbian animes. It's so hard to find something. Okay, I drop it now, but I just find it. Episode started yet, whatever, it's opening. Oh, abs! Best girl! I'm preparing for that best girl war. I will start my first best girl war video, probably stream on Monday, I think on Monday we do the first best girl war stream this season, and I'm gonna go with obviously Ashuna is my favorite girl. But just like the opening with her abs or shown, I'm like, that's my waifu, man. If I had to marry one woman based on appearance alone, right? Asuna. If I had to marry one woman based on intelligence alone, also probably Asuna. She's like I keep saying, the full package. She's the smartest character this season, basically, in all the animes, and the hottest character. This author was like, I have a perfect woman for you. Anyway, interesting. Here we get a new waifu, right? A new girl. She was like, these two girls are, I think, the antagonists, given the opening, right? So, almost a man only, but given the opening, these two looks like the real antagonists that are fighting them in the opening. Well, maybe they aren't the main antagonist, obviously Flash and Kill, right? But, yeah. It's just very video game now. Wild area. Wild frontier. Yeah. The last frontier. Here we have like random monsters and shit happening, and very role-playing game, very video gamey. In this area, monster run free, and it's like you gotta fight the random encounters and. See, it's just like, are we in a video game or something? Are they like XP stuff? Can we get gold or something? For that matter, and I'm completely serious here. Of course, I'm serious. I never joke people. I never make a joke in my life. Anyway, seriously, I use B triangle strategy. And I maybe do a review about it, but anyway, I need a new game to play, guys. So if you know a new good video game, I'm seriously, I have not found any new video game. I'm just dropping it here. Please tell me what games to play, because I haven't found a new video game I want to play. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, they just keep walking, I guess. My soul is dying, it's boring, yeah, they just keep walking. It's like a very long walk, apparently. What happened to Ashuna? What happened to Best Girl? It doesn't feel like Asuna's gonna be in the team just yet, right? I said last episode I believe she's gonna obviously join the party eventually. And I feel pretty confident that Asuna is gonna be in the main, harem here. Eventually. Maybe Momo is gonna sleep with Asuna, right? Interesting, yeah. In the comments last week you talked about that maybe Momo's in love with Akari or whatever. Maybe something even more complicated, right? Maybe. But I don't know. Well, given that she's time traveling, She's like, I'm not really 16 anymore. Yeah, it feels like, enjoy the moment, girl. This is actually interesting though, because of course she might be like, enjoy the moment, right? Because past flair, yeah, like we're living in this time shit, right? So we better enjoy she's like, you're gonna die, so yeah, you should enjoy yourself. This reminds me a lot of Nier, okay? This is, oh my god, it's so similar to Nier. Where's my Nier? I think it's over here. Sorry, Nesko-chan. I think I have Nier. Ah, Nesko-chan, don't follow. I think I have Nier. There it is. Bam, baby. There we go. Oh, it's so similar to Nier. I saw the poster, but yeah. So he's played Nier Replicant, right? They have this village exactly. It's like this, they have exactly this kind of village. When they go down to like the shoreline, it's like these white houses. They're exactly like this, seriously. It's exactly like Nier Replicant. Or than the first Nier. In the yeah, I'm using this video game as some of these figures aren't that tall, you know, so I'm using them as like a height to increase the height of like Nesco and so on. You know, she's short on purpose, of course, Nesco, but yeah, like you can compare her to you know, the Rem is way bigger here, so next to that. But of course, they're nothing compared to my other figures, but some other figures. I really want to open. Get me high. I mean, I promised I would open my my Arena figure if I get to 6,000 subscribers. Yeah, so please subscribe, guys. I got this Arena figure that's like more than half a meter. I think of opening it as a 6,000 subscriber. That's my goal for, you know, 6,000 subscribers. Then I'm gonna open this like, yeah, the Arena figure is like this big, okay? It's like half my body. It's like it's like I'm not that short, but it's massive, okay? It's really massive. Like 40% of my height. Yeah, it is crazy high, man. Biggest figure I have, yeah. Yeah, I'm just suspicious, like he's some nun woman, right? Some kind of like Manon. Ooh. Well, they have to remember that we don't know exactly what she has done. But certainly, she's like, we've been here before, right? I want to see this island this time. You have to think about how different it is, because Akari has some kind of memories, right? In her dreams. So she's like, I want to go to that island over there. I heard something is important over there. I think it's very important thing that Akari might be leading her, right? Akari is like, let's go to that island for some reason. I heard they got a great beach or something. Yeah, like, you have to think that Akari is trying to manipulate her, right? Because she, of course, has some kind of info. But, okay, so the nun was the woman on the beach, I think. Ah, she knows Flair, of course. Oh, man, she looks really... This nun looks so evil, man. That woman. Oh, etchy? Yeah. Oh, yeah, great bat. Nice. Little man of boobies. This anime isn't super etchy, but it certainly has some fan service in, right? I just love Bimbo Nogami. You see, every time I heard Bimbo, you know, it's poor, yeah, but it's poor. I'm like, Bimbo Nogami, baby. She's like, you're a bimbo, you know. If you're bimbo in Japanese, it's like you're a poor woman, yeah. Bimbo, of course, in English, like you're a woman, you know, gold digger, big tits, you know, yeah. But in Japanese, bimbo is like you're poor. I love those words are so different. Exactly, let's keep traveling forever, right? She's together with many. This anime is so romantic in that sense. I mean, they're so in love, right? Yeah. They're so in love, right? She's like, let's be together forever. Ooh, yeah. Never Akari got a huge op-eyes. And she's staring at Mon's ass here, so... Yeah, she was like, whoa, look at that. Like a magical driver. Oh, but it's not what's fun in anime, but they're like, of course it's medieval time. Oh! Oh my god, senpai! Momo calls for... I was to say, where's Momo? Gonna come in and grab some boobs. God damn it, the perv. God damn it, Momo. Yeah, senpai's boobs are all mine. Oh, holy shit, man. You're very impressive waiting for me. God damn it, Momo. She got a hentai. She's like, yeah, bye! Just jumps into her op-eyes, yeah. Grab some op-eyes, girl. And she's like, I don't know. Rubbing her face against her tight or something, yeah. Well, Momo is obviously very in love with senpai. It's yandere in love with her. So last episode she went crazy, right? I love talking about Ashuna. That woman used like to fight or something. She's just crazy. Oh, she showed her like an ancient druid fight. And Ashuna was like, awesome. She's like, this is great. She God damn it, Momo! The best girl! Oh, they're probably gonna have sex in the end of the storyline. I feel Mamon and Ashuna are probably gonna be lovers in the end, right? She's gonna drop her love for men who has lived with Ashuna or something. But I love it. She tricked her into an ancient ruin of demons, and Ashuna was like, awesome! You know, she reminds me of Ersa, of course, yeah. 100 demons to fight? Unless she's staring at her, touching her hair. I mean, she's just a young, it's just shit more with the hentai. No, she's all touching her hair is all like, oh yeah. This anime is definitely one of the most very openly, you know, yuri animes. Yeah, it's not really like even some animes are yuri bait. This anime is barely not even yuri bait. I mean, Momo is very openly a lesbian, right? So it's not even like one of those like, oh, they're lesbian. It's like she's definitely a lesbian. But Flair also evil though, I guess, as we know. That being said, it is very possible that the Archbishop and Flair are both evil, right? But separately evil, right? They might be evil for different reasons. Necessarily, they aren't on the same side of being evil. I mean, you know what I mean? You can have more than one evil faction, right? I'm gonna guess that Flair and Archbishop, yes, they're both evil, but they're not, you know, like, Jesus Christ, Momo's really trying to get some. Yeah, please touch me and praise me more. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this girl is horny. It's always thirsty. Here comes Akari, of course. Jealousy, right? That's the red always. Big tits. Exactly. Volpulus slut. Always like, I hate her so much because she got bigger boobs than me. You like her more to Swedish, yeah. Oh, god damn it, Momo. Always is constant. But that being said, though, you know, before last week, Momo's constant hatred for Akari wasn't very motivated, except just generally jealousy, right? General jealousy. But now I actually saw that Akari did piss her off on purpose, right? To ruin her ribbon and so on. So Akari is also clearly lettered by her. And then she walks out here with her boobs and it's just good. Very fan-serve, a plot-heavy episode for sure. Akari comes out walking here. very plot episode. Yeah, now they're gonna. I love it's like a magical, you know. Yeah, they have to use magic, right? To. It feels like I don't know. It's very anime. It's like, well, medieval fantasy world anime. But of course you got like a magical hairdryer and you got this thing and so on. Yeah, you got a cell phone, but it's buried by magic instead of, you know, a magic stone cell phone and so on. Well, I think we're gonna see more of that now, right? She seems to be the new antagonist. They were staring at them and being, oh, that's Flash's disciple. But seriously, here in a lighthouse, it looks exactly like the village in here. Like exactly, the color, the houses. I mean, obviously they're both based on some kind of Mediterranean, like Italy or Greek or something, right? I've been a lot in Greek, so I know I have family in Italy, Greek, so I'm European. You know, I've been a lot there. But it's it's exactly like those. It's like exactly like that city. No, but like literally, even the colors on the everything, like the lighthouse color, the house, the color on the everything. It's like exactly like that. Yeah. Oof, man. But that is obviously based on these villages in the real life. But they don't look like this in reality. No, they don't. They look similar to this in reality, but they don't have the same, really, the colorization is the same in reality. Not usually not. I feel this is a Japanese view on, like, Mediterranean Sicily or Cyprus or whatever. But I've been in both of the islands and doesn't look exactly like this. But whatever, I don't have time to really go over my for that. Trust me, okay? Trust me, bro. I've been there a lot, okay? I know how this looks, okay? A bit of Rome and, you know, all the stuff. The boat looks like a typical James Bond boat. Yeah, something like James Bond would drive in the Thames instead of. Okay, I like geography, okay? Sue me, okay? I love history. My grandfather was a history professor and math professor, okay? Probably said it before, but yeah, my grandfather was a professor of history and of math, okay? So I got raised a lot with this stuff in my head, though. Anyway, I try to stop. I will try to stop. But I'm a huge fan of landscapes, and I work with level design and so on, you know. Not now, but I have designed, you know, video game castles and so on. So it kind of comes into my wheelhouse too. Here we go, though. The new antagonist. Well, she seems to be really evil. Yeah, they are like, she killed the bishop. Yeah, Flash. But maybe they hate Flair though. But Flair also evil, right? Yeah, she's the one that defeated Orwell, of course. Oh, she looks... Okay, Lady Manon. So Manon is a greed god. A typical demonic... Yeah, Manon is the guy... Is like the demon of greed, okay? So her name is like Lady Greed. If I got it correctly there. Yeah, Manon. Was it Flash daughter maybe? No, she's like, what? My mother was killed by her, what? Is she killed? Wait, what? Or the bishop. Yeah, I was like, who was her daughter? Wait, who did she kill? Well, I guess, no, is that like Flash killed her mom maybe, right? Yeah, The age just doesn't really make sense of it. So Lady Manon's mom was probably killed by Flair, I guess. She's an evil noble, right? Because we know the nobles are evil. The nobles are evil. So I guess it's like the daughter. I guess her mom got killed by Flair. That's probably poison. That poison man, that food man. And the guy's like, please eat the food I brought you guys. Yeah, they all hate her, right? Yeah, they all like stupid brat, right? Noble shit. It's clearly poison. She's like, eat the sandwich! I made it myself! Yeah, it's so poison, man! She's like, the evil, like, I was like getting something like Joker smiled in the last second, like, oh, you like my sandwich? You like my sandwich, bastards? Maybe I can drown her. Okay, throws her out on like, okay, yeah, interesting. So you're gonna like make her sleep and then drown her by, you know, like throw her out here and then eventually, right, she's gonna wake up. But the thing is that we know that, okay, obviously, but we know that Akari can reverse time for days or weeks. So this plan has no way to actually work here, right? To what we know. I like how it's like auto time protection. Yeah, she's like naturally like immune to death, right? It's like her, yeah, her like very interesting though. Yeah, like basically see another the Pandora, yeah, the sin. She's happy. Oh, I'm about to die. It's awesome. I like she's happy about it. Oh, we're gonna die from this kraken. Yeah, she died here before, right? Oh, I died here before. Oh my gosh, she's like, oh, how many times have I died here before? No, I died here like 50 times before or something. Sorry man, no, this thing has eaten me a lot of times. It's not that interesting. Ooh, what's happening? Someone's messing up the time travel time now. Oh, interesting. So she hasn't seen... She's been eaten before by the octopus monster thing. The kraken. But I guess... Yeah, but she has not seen the light before? So something has happened in this time loop, right? We of course don't know how many time loops there are. Massive return, of course. He's like, God damn it! God damn it, man! God damn it! I can read Manon, poor Manon. He's like, come on, stupid time travel shit. Yeah, she's back again. Atai! Why did I hit my head here for? It's like, God damn it! Okashi! Oh, you were sleeping in what? Yeah, I didn't kill you or something. Sådana då. Yes, människa. Gå med ner människa. No, you were thirsty for my body. Akari always comes back to try to sleep at her. Yeah, Akari always comes back and like, hey, let's have sex, right? Akari always comes back to the horny. Ah, you missed my boobs? Yeah? It's like, come on, Jesus Christ. The boat is kind of comedically modern. Yeah, I feel the boat is like, you know, comedically from like some, I don't know, British 1950s something. Exactly, it's all coming back to flirt with her. Ah, I love you so much, yeah. Next to you, side by side, girlfriend. Because Akari keeps surviving herself. Why does he? I tried to kill her, but she just comes back every time. Yeah, like, oh, what do I do wrong? Every time it's like I'm trying to kill her, and she just comes back every time. God damn it! Oh nice. Yeah, calling her fat. Very This is so Japanese. Yeah, you're only this fat. Yeah, you're fat. That's why your boobs so big, girl. You gotta slim down a bit. Oh, here we see, yeah. So clearly the real antagonist this season, of course. Oh, what Iron Maiden. Oh man, now the plot is ticking. Oh shit, man. I put the girl here in the... Man, this woman is really evil. It's like, please go inside. Some kind of little sociopath girl here. She's a brain-dead girl. It's like, go inside the Iron Maiden. Man! Oh man, the ending. I watched the ending. And she's like, I'm gonna eat some sandwich now. Yeah. Push the little girl, the chibi in the... And then here comes the blood. Maybe she was feeding her blood or something. Those sandwiches are probably her blood or something. Yeah. Push the little girl into the Iron Maiden. It's like, yeah, let's go, girl. This anime is very brutal, right? When it actually goes to it. This anime is very brutal when shit happens. But as I said, right, let's go back to the interview part. But as I said earlier, of course, these two ladies, right? The lady Manon, and the little girl, the name, right? Let's review the course. Freaking Virgin Road. So her name is like Mamon or Manon with an N. Thing is that in Japanese, immediately here, in Japanese, right, the M and the N is the same letter. So her name also might be Mamon. And Mamon, that I put the image here, that is the god of greed, or like the evil demon of greed, right? A typical Hebrew, like old school demonology, right? So that's probably what I refer to her. But she looks really evil. She's clearly some kind of evil noble lady. I think that she's the main antagonist of the next season here, or half season, rest of the anime. And certainly she's very, very evil, like offering this little girl into an Iron Maiden, right? So yeah, this plot went very dark in the end there. And but I just want to say it makes sense, right? That yeah, you're gonna name this like evil noble lady after the demon of wealth and greed, right? Because she's probably very greedy. And that's why she's evil and all this stuff. But just put out again, yeah, Manon. In Japanese, it can mean both, right? Because it's the same. They don't have different for that. Assume she poisoned them, right? Yeah, because she was just like, why don't you test my sandwich? My delicious homemade sandwich. And we see the noble guy like, oh, at least her food is great, stupid brat. Great sandwich. She's like, great sandwich, guys. Great sandwich. She gives some kind of Nick Joker smile there. So I assume she's murdered all those the nobles, right? Because again, right, she's named after the demon god of greed. She's probably like, I want to have every noble power. I want to be the queen or whatever. She's like, if I poison all the other nobles, I can get all the power, right? And it was a little weird how they said it. So excuse me, if I misunderstood it honestly, because I think it was a little weird how they said that comment. But what made sense was her mother, right, the former queen, or not a queen, but like the duchess, right, or whatever her like her specific, you know what it is, noble fantasy anime. She's not the actual queen, but she's like whatever, right? Like she's the duke's daughter, the baroness or whatever. They countess or whatever. Her mom, the former baroness or whatever, I guess got killed by Flare, right? That's a little hard because for a moment it sounded like that her mom was killed by Manon, right? Or even Akari, depending on who you meant there. But it's like, now that doesn't make any sense. And the age and so on, right? So I guess they meant that Flare killed her mom, right? Given the age and so on. She's not that much older than Manon, right? So that's probably like, yeah, okay, her mom got killed by her mom. Kinda right, this. I mean, obviously, like you're saying it, Manon was adopted by Flare, right? More or less, trained by her and her disciple, but basically adopted her after her parents died in the whiteness, right? Of course, them Orwell. So, this is kind of like clearly to kind of arrive at here, like your mom killed my mom, right? That's probably what it's gonna be about, right? That Mamon here is like, well, your mommy executed my mom, right? Probably, of course, because as she's an evil noble, we know they're summoning people, right? So, of course, Flare probably killed her mom because her mom was probably trying to use some of the isekai people for her own advantage, right? To take over the country, whatever. So, I mean, obviously this thing, not to defend this, evil church, right? But Flare killing her mom was probably justified, right? We don't know yet, of course. Maybe her mom was innocent. It would be interesting if her mom was a sweet lady, though, like a nice queen that everyone loved, and then Flare popped up and killed her anyway because of some, whatever evil reason. It could be really interesting if Flare actually just kill an innocent queen or whatever. But more so likely, her mother probably was super evil and was like, haha, I'm in controlling the country with my demon powers or whatever. Yeah, she probably was pure evil, right? And Flair killed her to, save the city probably. So I'm gonna guess that it was like justified, like, oh, your mom is really evil. I mean, given the daughter already here is like murdering 10 people here, so it's really, and then coming to soon here, putting a little girl in an Iron Maiden, yeah, it really feels like if she's anything like her own daughter, this image felt really dark, man. She's just taking this little girl, like, oh, let's go into the Iron Maiden, little slut. And it's like, oh, we got some fun. And she kind of smashes her up, and then it's like blood is gushing out. She's like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat something. And yeah, so Mom wants to be a complete sociopath, right? Or something like that. Like, she's just. I mean, obviously this girl is dying from it, but I mean, she's probably in pain, right? And Mammon's like, oh, this always makes me hungry when I execute little girls. Oh, yeah, it always makes me so thirsty for food or something. So, yeah, Mammon is certainly super evil, this new antagonist. But, I'm an enemy on the right, I don't know what's happening, but I'm guessing that this girl, of course, is maybe immortal, but she's probably an isekai character, yes. She's not wearing, like, the school uniform or whatever. But she could have been there for a while, right? So, whatever. But she's wearing some kind of, normal dress. But she certainly has some power. Doesn't have to be, I guess, an isekai person. But probably connected to the concepts. Her concept is probably something like, blood or healing factor or whatever. So I guess he's using her as some kind of engine, right? So basically, this girl is like a Deadpool, Wolverine, right? You can probably cut off her hand. And she goes a new hand, right? She's like, oh, I need this for blood magic. And you were a perfect little blood girl because this thing. And we've seen them use a lot of blood magic, right? We've seen how Orwell had the blood angel, all the guys had the blood knight. So certainly a lot of blood magic or that kind of concept is very popular, right? In this anime. By the Shoujo one, using basically blood, some kind of blood magic. Very, very common, right? So this girl is probably part of her, of course, magical power up, right? But I'm guessing then that this girl actually won't die, right? Well, otherwise, she's like, yeah, let's go, Lady Mammon, right? She's probably done it before. So, it's probably something like Stockholm Syndrome, right? Like, Mammon has, like, tortured her, made her enjoy it, right? Made her go crazy, and now she's using the little girl as her, blood fuel. Freaking nightmare engine. This is a straight up nightmare engine, yeah. Like, she has some little girl she can, like, abuse to, empower evil machinery, whatever. This is some gotta nightmare fuel, plot tickets here with nightmare fuel. That's how I call it. Straight up nightmare fuel, right? Like using a little girl's blood to make your magic or your machinery stronger, right? And of course, the little girl is like immortal. They can keep using her blood over and over again. And she probably has enormously pain, but probably likes it now after being tortured for a year or so, right? She's probably mentally insane, right? But anyway, let's go back to the opening. I mean, you clearly see these two ladies right in the opening. Evil Lady Mamon, the girl she's torturing, and as you can see, the whole sea is like blood and so on. And then obviously that's her castle, then her royal castle, the island, right? So yeah, I mean it's clearly foreshadowed, and she set out Akari too to this kind of blood place, right? It's like blood ocean, one of the concept, right? It's a kind of monster in the sea, so that's probably connected to Mamon or something. The girl also might be the monster, I guess, right? She might actually be the blood monster. Something. This is how she looks, right? She's like going crazy. So, I mean, the girl certainly has a kind of blood magic. She's the concept of life or blood or whatever, right? Or red, I guess, because the concept usually is like a weird word, like red with blood, right? So, certainly the girl's gonna be, I'm gonna guess, concept of sin or red or... Lastly, yeah, the episode is always Akari is like, oh yeah, you're gonna kill me this time? She's like, oh, I died here like 50 times already. It's certainly, she's always like, oh, goddamn, man, this never works, right? She's like, oh, I hate this death. This death's always so boring. So yeah, we don't know how many times she's been looping this shit, but she's clearly been looping for probably hundreds of times. She's like, oh, I hate this end death part. Oh, this is disgusting. This smells so bad dying here. So that was pretty fun too. She's like, oh, it smells so bad. I hate this death. She got like her top 10, worst deaths. So she's like, oh, this is the worst place to die. Oh, this is the most smelly death scene. But certainly, I think it's always very important to point out how Akari is manipulating Manon, right? She's like, maybe we should go to that castle over here, right? And then now we know that Mamon is evil and, has a blood girl there, right? She's like, yeah, let's go to that castle. And that's probably a good castle to maybe go to, right? And Manon was like, no, I don't know. It's like Laura can say, yeah, but maybe we should go there. You know, maybe go there, right? So she's clearly manipulating her, obviously. But she's pretending it's like, yeah, I want to see the ocean with you, man. We can have a sexy date at the castle. You know, she's playing it off as like, you know, oh, I'm just in love with you and let's be together at the beachfront or whatever. But clearly she's like, let's go to that beachfront because I hid the weapon there. Yeah. She's clearly like knows what's happening and pretends to be all, you know, girly and horny or whatever, right? And it's like, it's just a romantic date or something, but clearly just trying to manipulate her to go there, right? For whatever reason. She probably knows about, you know, the blood girl. Right? It's like, well, if you go to the castle, you can save the blood girl or whatever. Then that's clearly what she actually is trying to do, right? But anyway, guys, so please subscribe, share the videos, alright? See you guys tomorrow for Spy X Family, baby. And come on, check out Kaguya-sama, right? Beautiful episode where Kaguya got a new father and mother. That was beautiful, yeah, she got adopted. PTA meeting, that was fun. So anyway, see you guys and have a great day.